Hello students, today we'll be dealing with the subject science, chapter number 4, that is current, electricity and magnetism. Right? Okay children, let's see the different subunits, or you can also say as subtopics, that we'll be dealing in this chapter. They are as follows, written on the board. Let's see children. Matter and states of matter, atom and its structure, current, electricity, electrostatic potential, potential difference, electric cell as well as dry cell, lead acid cell, nickel cadmium cell. Then to understand the concept of what is electric circuit and the working and explanation of an electric bell. So many subtopics children, but let's not get confused. Let's go stepwise before we understand what is matter and states of matter. First children, let's recall, right? All the things in this environment are categorized into two things. What are they? Yes, they are living things and non-living things. Am I right? Okay, if all the things in this environment are categorized into living things and non-living things, what is the difference? We have already studied in earlier classes, children. Living things, what do they need? Right? And non-living things, what do they do not require? So what is it children? Let's recollect. Living things, they require water, they require oxygen. Am I right? Yes, and living things also grow. Okay? And what about non-living things? They do not require water. They do not grow. Right? That's why they were termed as non-living things. These are the main concepts about understanding the difference between living things and non-living things. Right? Before now, we understand the different concepts over here. Let's understand all these things around us in the environment, even though they are categorized into living things or non-living things. They all were made up of matter. So what is matter? Matter is everything around you children. Every living thing and every non-living thing is made up of matter. What are the different examples that are made up of matter? Any living thing example you can give children. Myself, I am made up of matter. The blackboard, which is non-living. This green board is also made up of matter. The chalk, which is non-living, this is also made up of matter. Balloons, which you get very excited, they are also made up of matter. Water that you drink, that is also made up of matter. That means, what is matter? Matter is everything around you, isn't it? All living things and non-living things are made up of matter. Matter, one more characteristic of matter is that matter is in every substance. And what does it have? It has mass, right? And it occupies some space. If I go and stand over here, definitely children, I am occupying some space, right? This green board which you see on the wall, it is occupying some space. I have got some mass, right? This board also has some mass. So, what is it? Matter is any substance and it has mass and occupies some space. Occupies some space, which is the scientific word that we used for space. That means it has some volume. So, what is matter? Matter is contained in everything around you, in every living thing, in every non-living thing. And what does it contain? It contains some mass and it occupies some space, that is volume. Is it very clear children? Then children, what else did we learn in the earlier classes? We learned that matter is made up of some particles. What were those particles called as children? Very tiny blocks. Very tiny particles matter was made up of. What was those tiny particles called as? Yes, if I am not wrong, they were called as molecules and atoms. So to understand in more detail children, let's go ahead to see what is matter and different states of matter. What were the different states of matter? Yes, there were three main states of matter that you studied. That was solid state, yes, liquid state and the gaseous state, right? So let's understand the characteristics also of the different states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gaseous state. Yes children, so now we will deal with matter and states of matter. And what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of tiny particles called as molecules and atoms. So let's also understand by presentations what is the structure of an atom. Yes children? Okay.